Akahai lokai olu olu ha'ahonui. Akahai lokai olu olu
Welcome home! Welcome to Mama Food Forest! Yeah, you made it! Welcome, look at this little one! I love you!
Thank you for the snacks, Kunku.
Mama Food Forest is a gift from Mother Earth. It holds the living knowledge connected with our inner regeneration and our outer regeneration. The knowledge of self offered through this program is the sacred source of self-empowerment that every mother needs to thrive through this turbulent period in human history. Mama Food Forest contains many plants that nourish human beings. Growing many plants together in a harmonious way activates nature's own ability to heal itself. So by growing a food forest, we also nourish nature. The food forest both nourishes us and nature in what we call a natural process of regeneration.
Well, and 20 feet elevation.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Mama Food Forest is a transformative learning program to help us reconnect with Mother Earth in a healthy and loving way. Right. The program includes learning how to design and grow a regenerative food forest customized for a family's needs and the environment in which they live. It also includes learning about how we can live healthfully within the cycles and rhythms of nature, ancient ways humans have learned to regenerate themselves. The program is a most needed platform to address some of the deepest issues of our time: food security, climate change, disaster preparedness, community building, and child education.
Through the Mama Food Forest, we learn regenerative living from regenerative settlement to inner regeneration, which enables self-healing to social transformation. The journey of learning and planting the Mama Food Forest is a journey of energy transformation. Mama Food Forest not only shows us how nature's energy transformation process works, but also reminds us how human energy transforms through nature's energy. Through interacting with the food forest daily, you can align your intention with your attention to achieve your purpose of healing, well-being, and regeneration.
That maybe is really meaningful to me, but if you could find your own untethered no need to tend to anything other than that self-love piece. That's tea time. That's the great opportunity of your life.
You know, so far we're 2 days into the sensing journey. Did you had assumptions before you come that you thought this might be something you imagined? And
This is my jam, I guess. Since we're saying little silly quotes. This is totally my jam. From cooking to being outside to cleaning to the health of mothers and children and talking with others. I want to figure out how to have this be a part of my life more.
thank you for sharing. So, how about you, Carol? Did you have some assumptions before you came?
Yeah,
Or
I
you
assume that I'm gonna leave here and all the answers are gonna be downloaded. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna know my life's mission to this. I am gonna go back better and more clear and balanced, back to my family, more peaceful. So
And put the orange up to your ear and shake it. And to hear it, if it make a sound even. Keep the orange to your ear, gently squeeze the orange with your hand. And notice if you hear any sound from the inside of the orange. Feel how the texture and consistency of the orange changes. So I realize what we're eating, all these fresh leaves we pick up from the food forest, is not just leaves, fibers, minerals we talk about in the Western nutrition content. We literally are intaking the energies transformed through by the plants from the sun and interacted simultaneously with the land mana here, with the air, with the human being around, the animal around. So it's an intake of a lot of layers of vibration. And we human body are very well designed. Actually, we can trace the movement of this vibration. That's how we actually can rebalance ourselves. And that's why the food is created for us is to balance the imbalance.
These were picked like 3 days ago. It has kind of a sap, and the sap goes away after time, over time. So see there's 5 parts in the fruit?
Cool.
Just eat the kind of translucent flesh. Don't eat the skin. So that's a gift from our friends.
And heaven.
Feel it.
And
How
that's
does
from a
it taste?
45-year-old tree.
What happens in your tongue?
Craig said it's a gift from your friend, and then I said, and heaven.
And heaven, yes.
Is number 5.
Ideally, we would grow what we eat. Mama Food Forest is designed on the law of nourishment, which governs both our biological and mental life, which means we're not only what we eat, but also what we see, we hear, we smell, and we taste, even all the information we consume in our brain. As mothers, it's our responsibility and to provide the right nourishment to our children. We often say that children are our future, but only healthy children would be possible to bring a healthy future for the earth. And only healthy mothers can bring healthy children. Can you share What are your most important source of nourishment and happiness in life?
Friendship, joy, love, laughter. And that's so important for me to cultivate in my life, to keep that. Because I do feel nourished in like good company and with friends that like just love their families and this Aina. And then also Ken, it keeps coming back to me just last night when he said that having purpose gives him energy. You know, when it's so clear, your purpose. So, yeah, that's always going to stick with me. Like, if I don't have purpose or if I don't feel like it's clear, like what I want for myself, my family, my community, yeah, I see how I can get lost, you know, and feel like I'm wasting time. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for all these questions. It's like just looking deep inside and introspection, you know, that introspection and being honest with myself. Like, what are my hurdles? You know, like, what are my strengths, weaknesses, and who are my supporters, and how do they all support me individually? Like, they don't all have the same way that they support me. Like, my partner doesn't support me like my friends do. My kids don't support me like my, you know, they all bring something unique, but I have to, yeah. Like, at first I was like, oh man, am I only supported from my friends? You know, and then I had to stop and be like, no, what does my partner want from me? And he wants me to be healthy and happy. Like, what do my kids want from me? They want me to be my most loving self to them and to myself. Like, what do my friends want from me? They like want me to, they support me and like, and believe in me in my like creativity and my goals, you know, aspirations, yeah. So that's nice to be able to differentiate that. They're not all gonna show up for me in the same way. Yeah. I think they're pretty good. Okay, yeah.
So do you want to stable like that first, and then you can go.
Mirroring the essence of a natural forest, Mama Food Forest's biodiversity and density is the foundation to cultivate nourishment in many dimensions and harmonious connections with all life. With a deeper understanding of your own and your family's well-being, you can customize your plant selections. In addition to food, Mama Food Forest includes plants for medicine, fiber, dye, beauty, culture, and many other uses. Every plant has different looking nodules. Let's
Blue
see.
and green.
That's
So
okay.
each of these plants, the acacia, the indigo, they have different nodules like this. That
They do. The shape of them and the bacteria that live inside them are
are all
different.
different. Wow.
So
Sesbania.
this is the Sesbania. And so the reddishness there is from leg hemoglobin. It's almost the same as hemoglobin. Wow. Leg hemoglobin is what allows the plant to break down nitrogen gas. We don't want to injure the roots any more than we have to. But this one needs to get cut too. And so I see mulch as being kind of like you want to eat a lot of different foods that break down quickly, foods that don't break down quickly. You want diversity in your diet, and we're producing diversity in our mulch.
If we haven't done this, it's hard to imagine in 6 months this will become a food forest. And today we're just preparing everything. First time when I 3 years ago planted first patch, I was just fascinated when they start growing so fast, and when I harvest it, I have such gratitude.
No, I think that's really how it feels, is when we can tap in and lock into that rhythm of that art of living that you talked to us about, you know. That's where the ease and the joy comes from, I feel like, when you're talking about this. Like, I think anything that we thought was like, you know, hard or like taxing for farming is because it's like a different kind of system, you know. It's something that's, you look at a space and you think about how much money you can make out of here to pay your bills. It's a whole different mindset. It doesn't come from that space of like growth and joy and creativity. It's you see yourself and the relationship to the spaces.
When we awaken our inner regeneration power, we will understand how to regenerate the natural world. We will then be able to collectively manifest a mindful and happy society with nourishment for mothers, children, families, and communities.
So the self-care, self-connection is the foundation for a healthy generation, which the current system doesn't really support, because we haven't created enough healthy environment for children to grow up to build that connections. That is why this Mama Food Forest project is designed for mothers to understand what are the most important elements in life that we need to cultivate to bring up a healthy children. When the child have a deep understanding that the nature are providing all the healthy food she's eating, she will not go out poison the soil. She will not go out cut down the forest. She will cherish the food forest. She will cherish the nature as she cherishes her own mother.
In some indigenous Pacific Island cultures, when children grow up, they are told that they have two mothers. The first is our biological mother, who brought us to this world and nurtures us until we are ready to live on our own. The second mother is Mother Earth, who gives us everything we need to live on Earth: the air we breathe, the food we eat, fiber and color for our beautiful clothes. We depend upon Mother Earth until our last breath. Mama Food Forest teaches us how to live in harmony with nature and the universe. Based on this deep inspiration, we gain understanding of the importance of motherhood in many dimensions and pass this sacred knowledge of female divinity to future generations.
When we as mothers are awakened and empowered, we will be able to align our divinity and creativity together to create a healthy and beautiful world that we all desire to live in.
Through a beautiful and intimate experience of growing a mama food forest, we can understand the sacred relationship we have with nature and align ourselves with the rhythms of nature. This is a process of learning how to heal ourselves through a holistic nourishment of our body, mind, and soul.